Sports. Hello there and welcome to the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy, home to the Ohio State Buckeyes, one of the great settings in sport, and man, this place is rocking today. This is not a normal matchup. Two teams ranked in the top 10, colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the winners of 5 straight, the Ohio State Buckeyes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Ducks will kick this deep to get us going. Fielded in the end zone. It's Henderson. And he's tackled just short of the 25. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Always looking to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So on the opening drive, they're backed up here now, 3rd and 9. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw, and he's got it. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. Gonna run it. It's Judkins. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
With the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down play coming up. Looking to pass. It's Howard. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but a little early nerves on the part of that receiver.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
Okay,
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. The offense stays on the field in this opening drive. They'll go for it in their own territory. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Going the other way, can they catch him? Past the 10. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Oregon.
Boy, that's a 14-point swing on the opening drive. Instead of worrying about giving up points, not only do they come up with this interception, but to take it into the end zone, they're an extra point away from really giving their offense an edge.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0.
That makes the score Oregon 7, Ohio State 0.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Bringing it out, it's Henderson. Tackled at the 13. Now great field position to start the drive. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. The quarterback making some changes at the line. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Tate. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. I'd like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking downfield. It's Howard. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now.
Picks up 6. Now 4th down.
So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there, wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. They went for it and failed on 4th down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Finds his man, has the first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. The Buckeyes are going to keep this drive rolling. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Caught in the backfield. It's Judkins. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Ohio State.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. Turn starts inside the 15. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team.
Oregon offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Heading left after the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness. Ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs. They did it right there.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking downfield. It's Gabriel. Caught quickly. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
And the Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. That's reeled in. It's James.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
That's the end of the 1st quarter. With the score tied 7-7.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Looking to throw again. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Going the other way. Can they stop him? That's a potential game changer. The pick and the big return.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown. Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Oh, and he breaks breaks free. It's a foot race. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. Nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the return starts from inside the 20. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Dropping back, it's Gabriel. And this pass is caught, breaking free at midfield. Oh, and it's a fumble. And the defense jumps on the football.
Well, the defense showing their team speed on that play, flying around that receiver. He made the catch, but he didn't do a good job of securing the football, and the ball comes out.
State offense comes back onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Fights through the tackler. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now.
Gain of 2. Now, a 4th down.
The Buckeyes will send the punt team onto the field.
On to kick it away.
And he boots it high into the air. The punt is fair, caught, but now up to see about that penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense. Dropping back, it's Gabriel. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
So second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. It's caught downfield. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. Oh, and he goes down after a short gain. That's not enough for the first down.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Back to throw again. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackle made after a big gain. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry up.
Brought down at the 11-yard line. And that's good enough for a first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. He's escaping the pocket now. And the sophomore making an impact play.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. Let's not forget, they still play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. Scanning the field, it's Gabriel. Quick throw to his receiver, and he's got his man open downfield. It's a fumble. Offense with a crucial fumble recovery. That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, try to force a field goal attempt. Running play called on 3rd and short.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
The offense needs 10 yards on this 4th down to keep the drive going. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ducks.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And he knocks it right through.
The kick is good. That ties the game at 14.
Now they get set to kick it away.
Set to kick this one away.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Looking to pass. It's Howard. And it's intercepted. It's a short return. They make the tackle at the 25, but what a play for this defense.
And they'll take a field.
I feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. First down, looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle, it's Holden. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. That wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Makes the grab. It's James. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Defense calls their third and final timeout of the half now.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he will score. Touchdown, Oregon.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they get set now to try the PAT. He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. First half clock with just 7 seconds remaining for this first down play. To throw, it's Howard. He's looking deep here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They finally get him down. It's a big gain. Ball moves to the 47. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Oregon, 21, Ohio State, 14.
Buckeyes will kick this away to get the second half going. He's got it inside the 15. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there, big versus big.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
That completion makes it second and medium. And he drops back in the gun. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. To get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws. And Justin Herbert, of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
And the Ducks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to 30.
Well, here's the first play to start this second half, and it's really more the same of what we saw in the first half. Really no need to make drastic changes. What you were doing in that first half gave you the lead. Just keep working on it.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Caught near the sticks. It's James. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6. 7th play of the drive coming up. To throw, it's Gabriel. The pass rush closing in. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty mark. Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking to scramble. Looks like he's going to run it. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Love to see quarterbacks try to keep a play alive. He gave it everything he had here. He came up short of the first down. Boy, he gave him a chance.
Now Now comes the field goal unit. And he knocks that one right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Henderson. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, and tried to make a play, but good coverage that time.
Buckeyes will take over 1st and 10.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Just trucks the man. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll run it to the left. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. You either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. It's Howard. He pulls it in for a big gain. An explosive play moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 38. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Ball handed off. Using a strong stiff arm. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
The Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. And now the running back's got it again. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Oregon 24, Ohio State 14.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Makes a quick grab. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Buckeyes looking to cash in this red zone trip. Try and muscle for the first down. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. On the run, it's Judkins. No, he didn't get there. Tackled short of the marker. That is a crushing play as he try to cut in to this lead. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They kicked a field goal in the last drive. They're looking for the end zone this time. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Dropping back, it's Gabriel. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground.
Yeah, I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Here's the second down play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Gets rid of it on the move. Oh, he misfires again, 3 in a row.
Chris, I just don't know about this call. I like the aggressive approach, but at this point, late in the game, playing with the lead, 3rd down and long, maybe you run the ball. You know, work that clock and continue to think about the big picture. Now you're facing 4th down and long, and I think you got to punt it away and hope the defense can secure a victory.
They'll kick it away here. Running it back, it's Abuka. He's got an opening. Watch out, he's got great speed. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here. To the air, it's Howard. Looking for his big tight end. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Ohio State. Might have to try the extra point. PAT is good. They draw within 3, 24-21. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Kickoff fielded inside the 20. powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Important 2nd down play coming up. We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. Now it's 2nd down here. To throw, it's Gabriel. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 1st down and 10 now. The corner's now playing a couple of yards off the ball. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's James.
And the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
The completion makes it 2nd and short. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Handoff as they try to work the clock here. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.